you become a parent, you learn to put another person before yourself. Suddenly, another person's wants, needs, and desires come before your own. This may include your social life. Time spent with your children is not necessarily time spent with other adult friends. Time spent with other parents may not necessarily be time spent with friends.
Living in a big city like London can be stressful. Through 37 responses of a distributed questionnaire and a follow-up semi-structured interviews with 8 parents, we found that most parents are struggling with the balance between their career and taking care of their children. However, filtering events, especially quality events that are suitable for their children, takes a lot of time and energy. It takes time to explore the events their children and them are both interested in. It takes time to research whether there's a parking area around the location. It also takes time to check whether the events fit the timetable of every family member who would like to go to the events together. On the other hand, loneliness among parents is another common problem. Many parents express the concern that different backgrounds and different parenting styles can be a problem when socialising. Take international parents as an example. With few connections with other families, they bear the hustle and bustle of the city life, with barely having a chance to know other families and form long-term friendships with local parents. Parent Bump spares parents the time and energy from endless event searching by customising events specifically based on their location, time and interests.
The user firstly creates a profile, inputting information such as their name, whether they are a mother or a father, their age, their children's ages, their occupation, and their schedule. Our app takes them through a series of questions, both relating to their parenting style, their child, and their own interests so that we can match them perfectly. Parents can filter the events as to when they want, where they want, and we will match them to other similar users and events. All events are designed to be family-friendly and take into account the children's ages. They can easily reject the event if they are not interested. They can then accept the invitation or simply save it if they are not yet ready to commit. They can also view more information for the event. Their events then appear in a list view, which they can set to remind them nearer the date. The match here between 2 users who both take their children to an art class is not only a success for their children's creativity, but also for their newfound friendship. Now the 2 users have met, they can choose to share information by bumping with each other via the app. Using the bump function not only helps the parents connect, but also enters them into a prize draw for special items such as limited events tickets or 2-for-1 coffees, perfect as an excuse for another meetup. Users can maintain their relationship by messaging each other individually or messaging on the event group. Parent Bump, helping parents engage with each other by saving them time and making the time they do spend quality.